is school yoga, this particular approach, is it in any way different than what you thought, yoga would be or look like in the classroom?
It's totally different. I was doing yoga with my class before, but it was more, just doing poses, holding the poses, moving on to the next pose. And although you do introduce poses and we do poses, it's a lot more than that. You talk about, you tell stories that are connected to character building, whether it's courage or empathy or perseverance. So the kids have to listen to the stories. It's interactive. You ask questions at the end, so they have to remember what you were talking about. Um, and there's also, you really emphasize the purpose of doing it. We're not just going through the motions. There's a reason why we're doing it. We're doing it so that when we're upset, we can calm each other down, or how we can remind others and help others and be empathetic if they're upset, or how it can help us just be focused and better learners, and how it's benefiting us at school, to be able to focus and control ourselves and
Yes,
our
yes.
emotions. Yeah.
Yeah, I often spend time explaining that this approach is different from what people think, and
Oh, totally different.
thank you for sharing that. Yes, um, because what the purpose is like you were saying, it's to develop kind of a viewpoint, an attitude that is more inclusive, that is also focused, and just there's a big balance between taking care of oneself and also expanding that viewpoint and wanting noticing that there are people around us, and how are we interacting with those people, and can we possibly be more patient with the people around us and so forth. So
Well,
that's
and what I really like about it is, especially today, we're really focusing and intentionally spending minutes on social emotional learning. And so with this yoga program, we're not only are we doing physical, we're also touching those social emotional issues as well at the same time.
yeah, I know for myself that what I'm teaching helps me. And then that's, of course, why I share the stories. But with social and emotional learning, kids in general, and I think you probably will agree, they want to do good. They want to help. They want to, be a great student, and a great friend. Um, they don't necessarily know how to get there sometimes, is when the
Yeah.
emotions are
Mhm.
clouding the way. So,
Right. Yeah. And grown-ups too, which is another reason why I love the videos, because in the past, I would either lead them, I'd have yoga cards with poses and I would lead them through. But now I get to sit down and be part of it and watch your videos, or when you're here in person, and participate as one of the students. And I appreciate that. So I kind of, it's refreshing to me, and I get a reminder of, and often I'll bring up my personal experiences, like I forgot my computer at home and I had to turn around and go get it, and I was worried about coming, being late to school, but I took some calm breaths. I knew it was going to be okay, and so I use it as well.